What's up, everybody? Today on Ronnie Rants, I will be talking about dumpster fires, and not just any dumpster fire. I will be talking about business email compromise, also known as BEC. A lot of people know me as the guy who tracks a lot of this stuff and kind of advocates for a lot of things with it, but what exactly is it? So, coming straight from the horse's mouth, a lot of people track business email compromise as a type of phishing email. Traditionally, it's usually defined as something that's called known as business email spoofing, where someone pretends to be the CEO of a company and they'll send an email to someone within the organization in order to try and get them to do a wire transfer. Once that wire transfer is confirmed, then the attackers make off the money, and that's how they steal money. Business email compromise. Initially, when I started tracking it, though, I started tracking it roughly around June of 2015. And when I started tracking it, it was something where it started to get a lot bigger at the time. And it was something where a lot of people really weren't able to make heads or tails of it. The reason for that was because we knew this thing was going on. We didn't know where the accounts were coming from. We didn't know any of the other information about it. So we all kind of started to go all hands on deck in order to try and understand how it works. So when it goes to tracking business email compromise as a whole, again, most people track it as just that phishing email, but it quickly balloons out from there. The way I like to draw the line is I kind of think of business email compromise as an umbrella, if you will. Because as we started tracking it, as we started understanding different things with business email compromise, it started to balloon out to other types of crime too, such as business email spoofing, check fraud, romance victims were involved with it. And it was something where, with all of those overlapping things, when we started looking at business email compromise, we had to kind of expand our view on it. And again, very much why I call it a dumpster fire. So the people who are behind a lot of the business email compromise scams are usually Yahoo boys. Roots of business email compromise started from what most people would consider 419 scams or 419 fraud. If you've ever heard of any of the Nigerian prince scams, that's exactly what it is. It's just a progression where the Nigerian princes decided to quit targeting your regular end users and started targeting companies and businesses. They figure out that, hey, we can go make more money doing that. So that's pretty much it. That's what BEC is it's a collection of a lot of those types of scams and a lot of those types of fraud that's being used in order to go and steal money. It's something where when you actually look at the losses and start tracking the stuff back, it's an absolute mess right now. When you go and track business email compromise as a whole, I like to refer to IC3's numbers because they're part of the FBI and they track a lot of this stuff. But when it comes to the numbers coming out of IC3, we're looking at around $36 billion that's been stolen just to business email compromise alone. But the problem with looking at just that number is it doesn't include the romance victims. That doesn't include other areas such as invoice fraud, other types of email compromises. It doesn't include the real estate side. It doesn't include the check fraud side, where you have the same scammers who are running the business email compromise side who are also running victims on Facebook or other marketplaces in order to kind of go back and forth and receive money. And again, as you kind of go and expand out of that and everything, it's something where there's a lot more that ends up coming out with that. And it's something where because of all those other things are related and because we know they're the same people doing the same things, it's something where it quickly balloons out from there. And that's kind of why I refer to it as the BEC umbrella, if you will. In addition to that, some of the actors also went after unemployment funds. They also went after small business applications, PPP loans, and we've easily lost over $400 billion on just the unemployment fraud side alone. With the amount of money that's being stolen, there's a lot that's going out. But it's something where that's one of the reasons that I try and fight so much for it, is because it's a lot of money that's going out and no one's really looking at it, or not enough people are looking at it. So that's my rant. That's what business email compromise is, and that's why I keep using the hashtag BEC. Gonna keep doing it till the day I die. Have fun, stay safe, and as always, be awesome to each other. Cheers, y'all.